Hello everyone. This is Dr. Vivek Anand from Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru Government College, Faridabad, and today I will talk about general characters of the group Coelenterata. Here in this picture, you can see the photograph of an organism known as Hydra, which belongs to this group. So, this group mainly belongs to the aquatic habitat, and mostly these organisms are marine organisms, while some of the species like the hydra are also present in freshwater. There are most of the polymorphic forms in this group. For example, some forms are sedentary, which makes corals. So coral making is also the special characters of this group. Some form are free swimming, like jellyfish. Free floating species are also there, like Physalia, and some of the epizoic species are also found in the coelenterate groups. If we talk about the organization of coelenterates, so coelenterates have the tissue grade of organizations, means their body contains different type of tissues, and nervous system present in the coelentrates is formed of different type of nerves cells, which spatially can be called as a nerve net, and there is no specific type of head like structure present in this group. If we talk about the symmetry of this group, so symmetrically, coelentrates are usually radial, and in radial symmetry also they may be tetramerous or hexamerous. Tetramerous means their body parts are present in the multiple of 4, while hexamerous means their body parts are present in the multiple of 6. There are some exceptions also. For example, sea anemones have biradial symmetry, and due to this character, coelentrates are placed in the group Radiata. If we talk of the germ layers, so coelentrates are called as diploblastic animals, means they contains two layers, ectoderm and endoderm. Their gastrolarva is also with two germ layers, inner endoderm and outer ectoderm. One of the unique character of this group is their body wall, which contains different type of cells. For example, if we talk of an adult, then its body layer may be divided into outer epidermis layer and inner gastrodermis layer. Each of this layer is formed of variety of cells which have different work assigned to them. For example, epidermis is protective and secretory in function, and some other characters like sensory cells, nervous tissue, and reproductive tissue are also associated with the epidermis. The special characters of this group is about their special cells, which are known as stinging cells or nidoblast, through which coelenterate can inject a special type of toxin which is known as hypnotoxin, into their prey, and it can paralyze it. And due to the presence of these nidoblasts, this group is also called as nidarians. Besides these two layers, there is one more non-cellular gelatinous layer present in between them, and this layer is known as mesoglia or mesenchyme layer. Now the next character is of their body cavity. So all the coelenterates contain a central cavity in them, and that is known as coelentron. From this word coelentron, the group name has been derived as coelenterata, and this cavity helps the coelenterate in digestion as well as circulation of their food. They don't have any second cavity to which we can call as a coelom. That is why they come in the group of acoelomates. Now we come to their next character, and that is their two specific polymorphic forms in which we study about the zooids. And what are these zooids? These zooids are basically the members of the colony which perform the special functions. And these zooids are of two types. If a zooid is a fixed flower-like structure and is assigned with the nutritive and protective function, then it is known as a polyp. And in opposite, if it is a free swimming saucer-shaped structure having the function of reproduction assigned to it, we call it as a medusa. So there are two polymorphic forms, polyp and medusa. Hydra is the example of polyp, while a jellyfish or Aurelia is an example of a medusa. Now, if we talk of the skeleton of this group, so few coelenterate lack skeleton, otherwise skeleton is present in this group. There are lots of examples also as sea anemones, but most of the coelentrates have an exoskeleton. For example, Perisarch is present in Obelia and Tubularia. There is compact tubes of calcium spicules present in Tubularia, Cynostium in Millipora, horn material in Gorgonia, and a massive colonial skeleton which is known as a corellum is present in Madrepora. If we talk about the nutrition of this group, we can define that these animals are of carnivorous type and nutrition is holozoic. Their central cavity acts as their digestive cavity, and nematoblast cells help in digestion also. Their mouth leads into the coelentron, which represents an incomplete alimentary canal as no anus is present. Digestion is partly intercellular as well as intracellular, which occurs in both coelentron as well as in gastrodermal cells. If we talk about the respiration and excretion, These animals require oxygen for their respiration. That is why they are known as aerobic, and they excrete ammonia and known as ammoniotelic. And this respiration and excretion occurs through their general body surface. If we talk of circulation, food is circulated in the cylindrol by the peristaltic action and the beating of flagella of their gastrodermal cells. Nervous system is made up of special cells known as neurites, which are located in the epidermis and gastrodermis, and that is why nervous system is known as plexiform, diffuse, and synaptic. Nerve cells are multipolar type, and their CNS, that is central nervous system, is not differentiated. If we talk of different sensory structures present in this group, there are photoreceptory cells known as ocelli, there are smelling cells in the form of olfactory pits, and stetocyst present for the equilibrium. Special sense organ known as rhopalia are also present in some groups, which work for the formation of image and gravity sensing by special cells known as statolith. Reproduction wise, we can say that both asexual as well as sexual reproduction is present there. Asexual reproduction occurs by external budding, while sexual zooids are present in the form of medusae, which produce gametes, and these gametes may fuse internally as well as externally. Cleavage is holoblastic and radial. Development is generally indirect, means contains larval forms. Planula larva is there, and their life history exhibit the phenomenon of alternation of generation, which we know as metagenesis. That was about the general character of coelenterates. Thank you.